of a sudden my upload speed hit like 3 megabytes per second. It's back to like 40. So, you know, hopefully that holds. I don't know what's going on there. I will say, I noticed that my parking spot is right underneath the cable box where all the building, you know, the units, apartment units, internet connection is hosted. And the box was open, and it's been snowing, and I'm like, oh, we should probably close that. So hopefully, I just texted my landlord, been like, hey, can we close that? Because like it makes me a little nervous that it's just open right now, and it's been snowing, and it's a bunch of cables, and yeah, like let's not mess with that. So, anyways, I don't think that was the cause of the issue, but it certainly could be, and hopefully we resolve that. Brian, gotta get some practice in, you said? Okay. We do have the the West Coast, rather. Oakland time zone, Pacific time zone event. I think that's the 4th of the series that we just haven't opened tickets yet. Just because that would be in like July. Well, you gotta get back. Yeah, I can't talk, dude. Gotta get back into it, dude. Plenty of time. You guys are seeing this right, though. This matchup is quite interesting. Let me get the music going again. And let me swap out the matchup animation for the new teams, as we have a new set of competitors. There we go. All right. Perfect. We have the Michiana Marauders and Psychedelic Peanut Jam, the Season 2 champs. The series has been decided, so both sides just going for sillies, goofies, and bounties, especially Wardy's list here. 4 to the same chassis, all generics, couple of different bounties he's going for in this game. Nice to see some generics on the board. Let's go. My cat is playing with something on the ground. I don't know what she's playing with. But yeah, we're playing Assault again. Great for the arcs. And let's open up betting for this game. Looks like a good matchup. It will be interesting for sure. As we've got a bunch of V-Wings. What, 6 V-Wings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 V-Wings. Contrail, SL Contrail with Ion Limiter Override, Precise Astromech, Ion Bombs, and Besh. And then Oddball with Plasma Torpedoes and Composure. Then we've got Click with R3 Astromech, Precision Ion Engines, and Alpha 3E-esque. Then we've got Wilhuff Tarkin with Proton Rockets and Marksmanship. And then we got a generic Shadow Squadron Escort with the Seismics and Besh, and Loyalist Volunteer with the Ion Bombs and Besh. I'm curious about Oddball and Composure here. So, Oddball's ability. I think, are we starting? We are. Cool. I'll start time. Okay, Oddball's ability is after you fully execute a red maneuver or perform a red action, if there's an enemy ship in your front or your bullseye, you may acquire lock in that ship. So, perform... The barrel roll's red, but if you fail it, you don't get to do target lock and focus. That would be pretty cool, though. You could bump red focus and get a lock, though. That's something you can do. And those are bionicles that are attached to the V-Wings for funsies. I asked if they had any utility, so they just follow the ship around. It's like, okay. I mean, Bionicles are cool. I grew up with Bionicles, so I can't hate on it. It's for the boost, so you can get the Foki. Fair. So we got one more game after this one. 3 games tonight, and then I'll be getting the games up on YouTube. I'm going to LVO starting on Thursday, so that'll be fun. So that's why next week we're gonna have a Monday and a Wednesday. I'll update the weekly stream schedule tonight with, like, you know, who's playing, but then the rest of the week will not be streaming. So He's giving the bionicle target locks I gave him. So here's the thing, Bender. I assumed they were for target locks, but he said he was not going to use them for target locks because he says the physics are messed up and that they might explode if they get too close to other ships. I don't know what any of that means, but they do look pretty cool. So it wouldn't be $3 stream without mentioning our sub count. We're at 118. If you guys take a look at our giveaways, look at that. We're 2 away. 2 away from a pair of the glitter dice. And then 12 away from a shirt. Merch store. Get a Team League shirt, guys. Get a Fuel League with these gas prices shirt. Plenty of shirts you could win. Hey-o. My game might be at midnight for next week against the runner-up at Worlds, Jorge Castaneda, who played on stream and won a really fun, entertaining, pretty close game against Matt Carey. So the Nafties won their first week because of that game. And yeah, so there's a chance that I might be playing in Discord. We'll probably stream it in Discord. So if you want to watch that, you can watch it then. Be my first game of the season, and of course it's going to be incredibly hard. Scramble against Republic is absolutely brutal. It's not fun. All right, here we go. We're already taking a shot into a ship without a token. So range 3 from the Squad 7 veteran green into red. This is the Shadow Squadron escort, and that's a full string. Hit crit, spend that focus. Not good. It takes 2 immediately. I don't know. Did he boost for his action? Red. Did red have a focus? I assume red did, because red just didn't take any damage. Oh, we Born for this. Got it. Okay. I never remember how Born for this works. If the ship without it can use it, or if it's vice versa, but it looks like yes. Make sure you, if Cursed Dread, if you want to bet, your first time watching, you might not have any credits, but you can still bet. Just might take a moment. Also, you need to just follow what other people are doing. Bet, exclamation point, bet, and then space, and then the number 1 or 2, and then the amount that you want to bet. Usually, if you do all, it'll just be all your credits. If you do 5,000, you only have 100 credits. It's not going to work. But you can do exclamation point credits to see how many you have as well. All right, everyone. I have to do some Team League stuff on the back end for about 5 minutes. So while we get set for round 2, I am just going to disappear for a second. You guys will hear the music. You'll see the game. You just won't hear me talk. You won't see me for a moment, okay? So I just appreciate you all. I'm just giving you a heads up. I have to give my team their pairings. So I'll be right back.
Hello there.
All right, looks like we're about to get some shots. Everyone has been moving. I have not been watching while I was doing this stuff, but I can at least turn my camera back on. I'll be ready to rock and roll here, wherever my camera source is. There we go. Hello there. Okay. All right, was that oddball range 0? Roll natties. Taking some shots into green. Okay, yep. Green taking 2 so far. Yeah, you have to be watching for a little while. If you only ever watched us for like a total of like 5 minutes ever in the history of the world, like you don't have any credits. But you will if you keep watching. Who shot? Oh, this is a procket from Tarkin. My gosh. 3 hits and a crit. So shield hit crit go through. A structural damage, or 2 crits, apologies, and a damage engine. Woof! Will hoof, if you know what I mean. Hey-o, it! Down to 4 is a decimator with 4 hull left. But Will Huff Tarkin's going to get shot 3 times. Thankfully, he didn't have to spend his focus there. That's nice. It's kind of weird to see the Loyalist Volunteer green just facing the other direction right now with a stress, which is really bizarre. Okay, we're shooting an oddball here with red. Did I review the paint job yet? Not yet. Oh, that's a lot of evades. So red, I assume this is the strain clone with Clone Commander Cody. Yep, so straining oddball. So that the next shot, I don't think the only other shot coming in would probably be from green, unmodded at range 0. I think it's range 0, is it? No, it's not. It's range 1. It just looks like they're bumped. Is it? Are they not bumped? Oh gosh. Well, oddball hoping for a little bit of paint here. Oh boy. Gets natty evades. Takes 2. Yikes. Doesn't even have to spend the focus. This next shot gonna have to be into yellow, into Tarkin at range 3, because oddball's out of arc. Out of range, rather. And spend for 2, hit crit into Wilhuff Tarkin, who did not have to spend his focus on his proton rocket, and takes 1. Next shot, range 3. Ugh, for 2. Not getting a full string there. And gets 2 evades. You know, 2 hard should fit pretty easily for the Loyalist Volunteer there. but I didn't really like that position at all. Very weird and awkward. All right. Objective points, though, looks pretty good for Wardy here. This is going to get... it's going to be 3-2, it looks like. Where's the bottom one? Oh, is there no bottom one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. I guess the 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth one? Is the lat on top of it, maybe? Probably. Yeah, I would assume so. So now, I assume Click can go after the Squad 7, who's on 4-hull with the structural damage. But Tarkin, Oddball, Contrail, they all got to be careful of the incoming ARC 170s. This parade of ARCs coming your way. It's under the white. Okay, it is under the lat. Okay, right on. All right. Let's take a look at the paint jobs, which is courtesy of Tecumseh Sherman, teammate of the Season 2 champion, Psychedelic Painted Jam. Very nice here. Look at that. Got the jam there. It looks like jam. It looks like jam to me. Look at the ARC 170s there. Very nice. Well done, sir. I think they're all the same, right? Yeah, it looks very good. Very cool. Yeah, the lap paint job is neat. I think Sherman's found his new hobby. It's a pretty good one, isn't it? Why the point disparity? Because they're playing Assault, and there are 4 points for... Do I not... do I have... Oh, I just didn't click it 4 times. I thought I did. 4-1. That was just a misclick. We're setting our dials for round 3. There is the ARC 170s are 4 points each. So if you can find a way to get green, I just really don't. I don't know why this ship should not be facing this way right now. Just kind of awkward. I know you're trying to get the point. That's not it. That's not what I'm. It's just facing the board edge like that, and I don't know. Here we go. Gonna boost. Not gonna have a shot. Well, not yet. Not right now, at least. Ooh, I don't like that either. The 2/12 action was to lock. Oddball. Okay. And I assume there's a reason for that. There's some sort of shenanigan, like wolf pack or something. Multi-missile pods. Oh, self-bump. And does care, takes the damage. So not going to score that top right objective anymore, but looks like you're going to get the rest. Click. No, green's going to get away without getting shot at all, which seems good. Seems quite good. Click's going to take some locks. Gonna do, okay. Try to restrict the range bonus, kind of shenanigan. This is the SL click. Although he doesn't have enough shields on his card. Yeah, I don't know why. Uh-oh. So you're going to be getting shot at twice, 3 times, if you include Squad 7, who has a focus, and you're just going to focus. And pray to the dice gods. Gotta turn off the betting thing. Apologies. Uh-oh. That's brown. Who's brown? Brown's contrail. Okay. Not so orange, but more so brown. You can do precise astromech, but it's just not. That's bad. That is a heap of trouble. Can they evade? You can evade, right? Do you focus evade here? All right, so I think this is going to be... This might be contrail shot. I didn't see who they checked arc with. For 2, takes 2. So, no, the 212. This is oddball into the 212. Risking it all for the sick ion bomb. Yeah, and do no damage. I mean, I don't know. Because they have rear arcs, ion bomb doesn't seem super consequential to me, but hey, bombs are bombs. You get some control. This is contrail. It's like gonna be 1 into red. Keeps them off the objectives. Yeah. They'd only be scoring 3 instead of 2. Ooh, not great. Nothing. No, Click's gonna spend the lock. You can't do that. Oh no. Oh, really don't like that too. Click's not gonna be able to use Click now. 212 takes 2, but now 212 can kill Oddball. You might get a 2-for-1. Wardy really hoping. 6 hole left on the lat there. But because the lat has the target lock. All right. Red, range 1 into Contrail. The first of 2 range 1 shots. One of them won't be modded, though. Yellow doesn't have any mods. And that's going to be 3. You spend the focus. Of course you do. Contrail, you're hoping for a couple of paint here. Oh, that's pretty bad. Slightly below average is what I mean by pretty bad. But bad enough that you have to spend the focus and still take 2. Yeah, that's bad. That's not ideal. How did he strain somebody? Clone Commander Cody. Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Well,
Hey,
Nick's
guys.
just joined in. What have we done wrong?
Let me just double check.
What have we done?
Cody. You think you did Cody
Still
right?
muted,
Let me
though.
double check. Okay, I'm here. I didn't realize I ever muted my Discord. Okay, got it. I thought Cody had to do with missing the attack. It has nothing to do with missing the attack, just canceling results. We're good. You guys keep going.
Oh, no, you're right. No, after you perform an attack that missed. Sorry. No, you're right.
Oh, it is.
Oh, so
I just read the card and still misread it. Nice. I can't read either. Yeah, so
Yeah,
no
no, you're right.
strain.
So
None of
one
us
hit,
can.
you get 3.
Fine.
You get 3 dice.
Yep.
Okay. And yeah, so no strain there, but Contrail rolls out of that shot. Woof! And now range 3. I think Contrail's going to survive. Yeah, 2. Man, Wardy can't purchase 3 hits right now. And yeah, spend the focus. Are you taking damage? He just purposely took a damage. I guess he's really afraid of Jag Shot. You gotta spend the focus there, dude. He still has one. Yeah, it's still there. One. Spend focus on the first shot. Oh, it's just there the whole time. Okay. And dies. Woof. Oh, did you get born for this? Oddball? Born for this to keep someone alive? No, not doing it. All right, down goes Contrail. 4 points. Whoa, gosh. Game state. 2/12 can take out Oddball here. And it'll be, it's already 8-1. It's already pretty lopsided. Spend the target lock. No, you can't do that. Oh, he's using a multi-missile pod. Yes, again. I was going to say, primary attack, you can't do that, but... spend to be safe. Yeah, I know this game doesn't matter for the series per se, but there's no firepower in the V-Wing list, in this V-Wing list at all. I mean, you have the Procket that you've used. That's firepower. Plasma torpedoes you're not going to really be able to use. But Republic's going to get 1, 2, 3 objectives. It's going to be 11-2. So 2 blowouts so far. We'll see if game 3 is a blowout. We'd have an all blowout Night of X-Wing. He used fire convergence, so doesn't need to. You need the lock for the multi-missile pod, but you don't need to spend the lock when you can fire convergence yourself. So it's a round 4 we go. How you guys? How's your guys' weekend been? Anyone do anything fun, exciting? Huh? I mean, the plasma torpedoes are really good against arcs, but I mean, just you have to shoot them early in the game. He just hasn't had a chance to really do it. I thought he was gonna be able to burn green down, but you know, green's just gonna kind of get away here. We weren't an hour late either, by the way. We were like 20 minutes late. Also, I have no idea who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, the lat stopping seems really good. to be honestly, seems like the most obvious thing to do here. Otherwise, you just barely scoot forward and bump, and then you lose the objective as well. It just seems bad to do that. My Subaru matches yours, yeah. Do I still have... Do I still have the pictures pulled up? Oh, yeah. Here you go, guys. For those that missed it, we were late to that tournament because... Oh, gosh. Because someone hit my car on the highway, and it was a hit and run, and dented the side of AC. It's actually not that deeply dented. It looks, the reflection makes it look like pretty dented, but they definitely dented the car. And you can see there's some nasty scrapes. I think I have to replace the door. I've already had to replace one of the doors on this car, which is just like, man, it sucks. And then yeah, the driver's side mirror hit my mirror, broke the mirror. At least it still works. Still on the car. So yeah, fun stuff. It was just funny, like talking to Allstate today. She's just asking me a bunch of protocol questions, but just like I told them it was a hit and run, and then she like proceeded to like ask me all of these questions about the driver, like if I talked to them, if I got their insurance, if I saw how many people were in the car. It's like if somebody tells you it's a hit and run, you should just like Allstate should just have their agents just void those questions and just not have to ask them, because I'm sure people get really annoyed if you just repeatedly keep asking these really stupid questions. I wasn't annoyed. I knew it was pointless. I'm like, no, it was a hit and run. I don't have the answer to that. I don't have their insurance because it's, you know, I feel like you guys are going to find that out. It's like, do you know if they have any insurance? I'm like, aren't you going to find that out? How do I know if they have insurance? Yeah. It was, are hit and runs ever intentional? Like rarely, right? Like road rage happens for sure, but it's very rare that somebody's going to intentionally hit your car on the highway. But it was not intentional. It was an accident. But they were going very fast behind me. I slammed on the brakes because the cars in front of me stopped kind of suddenly. And then they veered to the left of my car to avoid rear-ending me, hit the side of my car, and then pulled back and drove off. So. Well, I get the reference because of the California fires, but I don't know if that actually means any. I don't think so. They just outsource a lot of their work anyways. All the insurance companies suck, man. There's no great, like, good car insurance, home insurance, health insurance company. You know, they're all bad. It's like, could be if Greg was in Chicago or JJ, they would hit me on purpose. Honestly, I've been accused of staging this to get money, but I haven't really brought it up in an effort to raise money yet. That's a self bump. And like the lat's not going to get shot at all, and it doesn't take any damage. Jesus. Man, these V-Wings, it's just getting frustrating not seeing them shoot at anything. It's like, come on! Just shoot at something. Could have been a White Sox fan. None exist, so no. We were not far from Sox Stadium at that point. That's right, Joel. Wasn't offended by it. But a lot of people in the chat don't know that why I was late, and they didn't know I was in a car accident yesterday, so I'm just talking about it. But I'll gladly, any guilt you have, I'll gladly take just to mess with you, but you're good. It's fine. Who's we? We need to play Outer Rim sometime, like you and me, Tyler. I love that game. Yikes! One hit. Wardy's not rolling any hit results, but he's still winning purely based on the fact that this is a scenario you can game, and he's gaming it very well with the arcs. Getting 11 points already, and just like scenario points and 1 kill, which was worth 4 points. So woof. Hey-oh, there you go, Wardy. Mercy on my soul. That is going to be shields and a crit into green here. Let's see if that finishes off green. Shields, the crit is going to be a stunned pilot. So still alive. Don't be bad at the game. Shooting into, who is this? Red Shadow Squadron Escort. For, yet again, blank paint. Spend the focus. You can fire convergence. Oh, he never did fire convergence, so. Well, he has a chance to do it now. Yeah, there it is. Reroll 1. Finally get to use fire convergence for another. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Gonna be hit, crit. Taking a shield. All right, shooting to blue now. Tay, what's up? Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome. One away from the glitter die pair. The memes are backfiring. Yeah. It's not the best list. Also not sure why I have 14 points in the overlay right now. Is there a reason for that? Oh, it's because I accidentally did that. Okay, we're good. I like clicked the loyalist volunteer. Hey, 2 hits. One's gonna go through. 2's gonna go through. Right out the back here from the lat into red for a complete whiff. Nothing at all. Jesus Christ. Well, Loyalist Volunteer does get 3 dice. If you get a crit chain into green, green can't fix structural damage. So, you know, let's see if maybe you can get lucky here and get the green arc out of there. No crits. Yeah. That's terrible. 1. You know what? You know what, guys? Since I'm such an opinionated person, I got a hot take for you all. You know what it is? I'm tired of Assault at the Satellite Array. I'm ready for something different. I don't like it. It's not. I understand what they were going for with like the large base, medium base, like worth 2 thing, but like fuck. It's just sometimes you just can't win those games. If the damage race doesn't allow you to take things off before they score 4 or 5 points a turn, like you just lose so fast. So I'm tired of it. I don't really think it's a very good scenario. I actually think it's the worst of the 4. It's nice that you don't have to worry about doing like scenario actions, but it's not good. That's it. Salvage is the one that everyone doesn't want to play because they can't barrel or boost, but salvage is actually makes you have to make decisions still, which I think is a lot better, and you can't game it the same way that you can with assault. So I think salvage can be the most tilting to play because of the RNG of crits dropping crates. I understand that. Like, I get that. I get it. Don't worry, I understand. But I think assault is the worst. Yeah, I mean, you bring in this league and in NCX, when you know what scenario you're playing against, you can just tech for it, and so that's actually kind of fun to be able to know. Like, I think it's nice to be able to know what scenario you're gonna play. Like, I like that aspect, so you can build different types of lists. But yeah, with assault, you're like, okay, cool. How many medium or large bases can I shove in this list? I need at least 1. And typically, if you're playing assault against like a list that only has like 1 or 2 medium or large bases, especially the medium bases, not a big deal. But 4, 5, some even 3 large bases, 2 large bases. 2 large bases is worth 3.5 medium bases in the sense that the amount of space that they take up. That triangle of death, very strong. I knew someone was going to mention Gavin as soon as I talked about not being able to game salvage. I bring Gavin all the time, so I'm not gaming salvage. I play Gavin no matter what scenario, so suck it. Gavin would never exist today if he was made for 2.5. I mean, if the E-Wings were even a standard option. Honestly, Gavin's ability being charge-based would make a lot of sense. 3 charges, non-recurring, or just 1 recurring charge. I mean, even that is still really strong. So, but the biggest difference is I still don't call bringing Gavin gaming per se, even though you're trying to knock off crates, because you changing a hit result to a crit result does not guarantee you scoring points deliberately, whereas bringing medium-large bases does guarantee you scoring points if you just plant them in the right areas and just keep them there. So it's a little different. It's different. But I understand you feeling like bringing Gavin is also gaming the scenario. I understand that. If no Gavin, then what happens to the advanced targeting computer on the? I don't think anything. I don't know. Maybe we're veering off course here with this conversation. I'm not sure, Sevwall, who you're mocking there. I'll always bring 5 medium bases. Does somebody do that? Well, that's your opinion, man. That's just like your opinion, man. They're both salvage isn't like a great scenario. I just think salvage or assault is worse. That's just my opinion, man. But I'm tired of assault. I think we're all ready. That's what's nice about XWA is at least it makes all the scenarios feel a little bit more fresh as well, just as a byproduct of playing variety and different things. Oh, look at those Bionicles go. Look at them go. It's probably more so, it's probably just reducing the objectives to 3. It does make the game longer, but assault games can end really quickly, especially with this stuff. Ooh, wow. We're hitting a rock, folks. See if we take the double damage. I'm not going to pretend like I know what the answer is. I just think assault is just not it. You could also kind of toilet bowl objectives and just not engage with like a cheaper ship and doesn't seem like X-Wing to me. Yeah, definitely a difference between farming points and exponential growth of those points versus denying points, which the RNG feels bad, but so is blanking out 5 times in a row that I've done that a couple times. That also feels bad, but I'm not going to like suggest that we need to change mechanics of the game just because I had some bad luck. I'm definitely going to bitch about it though. Be a little bitchy guy a little bit about it. Does my 8-ship CIS list, 6-ship CIS list count as a sport? Now definitely would be 2.0, but 2.5. I don't know the answer to that because the average ship count has only till recently been 5, and in 2.5 it's like 4, a little closer to 4, 4.5. Or sorry, not 2.5, XWA 2.5. Yeah, it counts as a swarm. Depends on the faction. I will say the CIS is charged up with what they're able to do with their 6 and 7 ship list. It's pretty impressive and pretty hard to beat. And very good. Glad they're getting their time in the sun. I think the HMPs, like, will we see a nerf to the HMPs or I'm not sure exactly. Let's just face it, it's the XWA format, not 2.5. Well, it's the structure that I'm talking about. Or I'm trying to talk about. All right, what did I miss? What happened? Anything else? Are we still moving? So Red is debating in action? Is that what's happening? 2.6. 2.55. 2.5.1. That's you're gonna fly off the board there, dude. Ooh, one hard, I think fits. What the hell was that? That's red. Is he gonna let him undo that? I don't know what's going on. No, he's just making sure he's gonna go all the way back. It looks like a misdial, maybe. In that case, I'd usually let my opponent change it. If they're like, oh, I meant to do a 2-bank, it's just so inconsequential, but no one's entitled to be allowed a misdial change. But that's something, it's like, yeah, it's fine. So you're going to get 2 more shots into the lat. The lat has 6 health left. I mean, maybe you get the lat, but you just got to do some damage, man. Trying to get a 3rd shot, click, getting into range 1 of red, it appears. And yeah, not getting a shot. Yeah, I'm surprised arcs have still been... Arcs they perform really well. I mean, the difference, like, if you can get one of your arcs on defense to roll and evade half the time or more, it really makes them feel a lot more powerful. They can withstand a lot when they do that. It's like having a reinforce. All right, taking 1 more onto 212. Right, 2 out the back. Lowest volunteer has 1 left. For 1. Yeah, performing, they're the best faction in the game, dude. For sure. Does that hit crits? Woof. Woof. Oh, 3 crits. Hitting 3 crits. Who is this from? This has to be into click? No, this isn't to red. Stun pilot. Again, another stun pilot. Yikes. Down goes red. Well, Doug, it's time to regroup in the locker room. Get your boys back in the W column for week 2. Probably shouldn't bring this list again, is my advice. Unless both players are going for bounties, which in this case they are. The game doesn't mean anything, so not in the terms of, but mission points matter. So yeah, just tough to deal damage with a bunch of V-wings. Oof. So Wardy clear 2 ships off the board there, right? Oh no, just 1 red. But he's at 17, and he should get 3 objectives. Yeah, that'll be it. There's still 1 more game after this. I'm really hoping it's just a little bit closer. First game was like 25-3. So if J. Cruz loses to the Horse Awakens in Game 3, all of but 1 team in the Blues Brothers division will have lost their first week of the season. Oh, 19. He didn't get to 20, huh? Huh. So he's at 4. Okay. So playing another round. Play on, folks. Let's do it. Why not? Yeah, dude, playing CIS and Scum was playing on hard mode because everything else, especially Rebels and Empire, was like, hey, how about like double modded, triple modded, passive modded, defensive attack, defense and attacks, and you get a calculate, an I1, and 3 hull. It's like target. It was literally like target practice. CIS is target practice for most lists. It's like, meanwhile, you have Colonel Jendon firing a 5-die double-modded proton cannon, these fucking vulture droids for like 2 or 3 points. You're like, if I'm dead. Maybe I can survive so I could shoot a 2-die unmodded shot into your defender, into your suit tier. Also, they get outclassed. They were outclassed in every scenario. They didn't really have a good like medium or large base option that was worth the value. Scramble, they would lose the scramble points all the time because they were low initiative. Django Zam had its day. Yeah, it was kind of an anomaly. Well, not an anomaly list. A very niche list that could only be properly handled by a handful of players, But the pressure for that list really kind of outside of like assault or maybe chance, like for scramble and salvage is tough for that list for sure. We're gonna hit the rock again. Make it blue. Take just one again. Could have taken 4 damage from the rock. Only takes 2. Oh, nice. I like this. This is going for a bounty. Hit a rock 4 times in one game. It takes 2. Yellow taking 2 there. Right on. Not sure if Wardy was able to do it though. He is tracking the bounties. He's fire converts on yourself 3 times. Generic pilots. Well done, Wardy, the bounty hunter this game, and playing very well. Game in the scenario, but still getting the dub. Game in the dub. Let's get that lat. Oh, and a flying off the board there. Yarg. Just an absolute bloodbath and beyond here. Wipeout for the Republic. According to me, his former team captain from last season. He knows how to play it. Don't worry, Michael will bounce back. I don't think he was set up for a ton of success with the 6 V-wing list. Again, I know that he knew that he didn't have super high stakes with this game, so I'm not faulting him for saying oh, you can't be building lists like this. But when you need the dubs, like let's say if the series hasn't been decided, don't bring this list. Don't do it. You might be dodgy, but you're not going to do any other. You're not going to do much shooties. All right, going out the back. We're still shooting. Kind of argument, get good with this list. Well, he definitely made some mistakes. But the list he brings matters. It sets you up. There's a ceiling that you establish with the results that you can achieve. It is a fun list to have on stream. I will cede that point. It was fun. He did a good job of converging on green very quickly. But yeah, he, as Doug said earlier, couldn't follow up. Yeah, I didn't think this was his serious list. Don't worry. See if the Michiana can bounce back. One last shot here. Just one hit from the 212. Gets the evades. And that's going to be a clean sweep of objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus Christ. And I think Wardy hits another bounty for that. Oh, or is it? Four marks. So gets Master of the Housekeeper of the Inn. I'm a basic bitch. Oh, okay, no, it's Legacy League is don't score any objectives. That's not happening. I thought there was one where you could score 5 points. Nick's Tinder dates beat Nick Sperry. So Jorge Castaneda could cash in on that one. Oh, GG's. The final score is just a 27. Casual 27-4. As the series concludes between Michiana Marauders and Psychedelic Peanut Jam, Psychedelic Peanut Jam takes week 1. They're off to a good start, 1-0 of the 8-week season.